Hello, my name is Ronnie Dean. This is a set of Nashville Side Streets. You guys introduced yourself. This is the Caroline Keller Band, right?
Yes. My name is Caroline Keller.
Oh, yeah. And you?
I'm John Christenberry.
And I'm Scott Sproul.
Cool. Where are you guys from originally? Where'd you come in from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
And you played where or are going to play where in Nashville?
We're going to play at Belcourt Taps and at the Performing Writer.
So you drove from where? You have a tour that you're on, basically?
We were on tour last month. This is kind of like a little leg of it. So.
Well, cool. So are you going to play some places after you get through playing Nashville?
Yeah, we're going to play in our hometown, which is super exciting. So
there's a big event in Waxhaw that we played last year and had good response. So we're going back to Waxhaw, North Carolina, and doing another.
Where's Waxhaw, North Carolina, in regards to Charlotte?
Say 30 minutes
southeast.
Yeah,
southeast.
Like
you
that.
book quite a bit in your own hometown?
We do. It just depends on where we're at and the time of year.
Yeah.
And
is there good money where you're at? I mean, as far as because there's no money here.
Is there ever money in music?
That's why we got into the arts, because we wanted to make a lot.
A lot of money, yes, yeah. But then you're in the wrong place. Nashville, Tennessee is a can of worms. When I first got here, everybody told me before I ever got here not to come here to make money. As far as at least getting started anyway. I watched 18,555 guitar players around every corner that were every bit as good as me, if not better. And I kept playing with all these guys, and I kept thinking, I definitely need a daytime gig for a while. Speaking of which, you guys work daytime gigs?
Yes.
Do you? All of you?
Yep.
Yes.
So you all, we were talking a little bit before the show tonight. Do you all book as far as help book?
We all do everything.
Research and email and phone call
And this time that you're out with 5 people?
Yes.
Yes.
You have a drummer and
A guitar player.
a guitar player.
Guitar, keys.
So, but this is the basis of the group.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
And you guys have been together the longest.
Yes.
Yes.
So these other guys that you hire, they're just sidemen? Ladies, sidemen, ladies.
So the guitar player that we've been working with recently, he does a lot of work around Charlotte. He stays really busy. He plays in a cover band. I guess I can give him a plug.
Sure.
Yeah, he plays in a band called Hip Shack in Charlotte, and his name's Jeremy Shaw. He's a ridiculously well-trained, talented musician.
So talented.
And then the drummer on this leg of the tour happens to be my brother-in-law.
Cool.
Who is the general manager of the Barista Parlor.
All in the family.
Golden Sound, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think that's great. The guitar player, what was his name again?
His name's Jeremy Shaw.
That name sounds real familiar to me for some reason. Where's he from?
Well, he's been in Charlotte for the last, I'm going to say at least 10 to 15 years, but he's originally Boston.
I know the name from somewhere. I don't know where. I ran into him somewhere down the road, basically.
Okay.
Cool. Go ahead and do us another tune. This is Caroline Keller Band. I think I know that tune.
Ain't that just the way it goes? You pretended not to care. I guess somehow that makes it easier than admitting you're just scared. Ain't that like my broken heart? To want you even more, to love you even deeper than I ever did before. I keep trying to tell myself it's just not meant to be, and I keep hoping that just move on. Not that you'd notice I was gone. Don't try and take it easy on this heart of mine. It's just a secret everyone knows. Oh, I wish that you could see just what you mean to me. Ain't that just the way it goes? Ain't that just the way it goes? I saw you just the other day. Your face was like a memory that never fades away. Ain't that like my broken heart to want you even more, to love you even deeper than I ever did before. Don't try and take it easy on this heart of mine. It's just a secret everyone knows. Oh, I wish that you could see just what you mean to me. Ain't that just the way it goes? Oh, I wish that you could see just what you mean to me. Ain't that just the way it goes?
Caroline Keller Band. I was looking on here. Were you ever in the Christian music industry? Or
I was.
Were you? So you sang in churches, make a living?
Sang at lots of churches.
Because that's what I'm in. That's what I've been in for years.
Oh, okay.
I do a music ministry, basically.
Nice, very nice.
It's not what you would. It's not a standard music ministry.
Yeah.
I'm sure yours wasn't either. How about church now? Do you guys play in churches at all?
We do. We all play in churches. That's actually where we met, was in church.
That's cool.
So
That's a great place to meet for music.
yes,
It
It
is.
really is. It's much better than meeting in a bar.
it's very true.
The bars are a great place, and don't get me wrong now. I love going out to bars once in a while and listening to good music, but sometimes you don't want to be there, especially when somebody starts fighting after 2 sets of music. You know, it's an interesting thing. I just remembered back when I started and I was working clubs before I ever got into doing other stuff. After the second set, everybody liked the music. During the first,
Everything you play is fantastic.
yeah,
Oh, you guys are amazing.
everybody has a couple of drinks, and then they start asking you questions about what you should and should not play, or what you can and cannot play.
Oh yes.
So what? Basically, she wants. I'm going to read this. She wants to inspire. Caroline wants to inspire. The music moves her, and she's a songwriter. So the songwriting aspect of what you do. Have you ever co-written with anybody?
Yeah, this is
Right here.
You guys write together.
Yeah.
yes,
Very cool.
absolutely.
Have you for a while?
Since we
yeah.
started, that's how the whole thing started. Was basically she was fed up with the.
I wasn't fed up. I was in the Christian music, and I had always wanted to explore country music. And so I just kind of decided one day that I was just going to change the way I was doing everything. And then I had known him for quite a few years, and we had played in church for a long time. And I said one day, I was like, hey, I think I'm going to start writing country music. And he said, oh, that's funny, because I just started writing country music. And so we decided to write together.
Yeah.
And then we brought John along, and
Yeah.
And John is the third kick.
Yeah.
I was going to say sidekick, but third
the
kick.
third kick. I like that.
Well, you basically you have a sound all of your own. We talked about this a little bit before. I don't get people in here unless they have styles, and these people have a style that I really like a lot. It's very different, but I can hear you singing gospel. That's why when I read this, I brought it up. I can hear you singing gospel tunes and putting everything you've got into it from the ground floor. Very cool. Do us another song. This is Caroline Keller Band. Speaking of which, we make sure and eat those mics when we talk.
Yes, sir.
We all grew up together in this sleepy little town. Some headed off to college, while others settled down. Everyone seemed happy, doing all the things that you're supposed to do. For me, that wasn't true. I got my first guitar when some fool broke my heart. I started writing music so I didn't fall apart. Writing my own story, telling tales about what life can do. It's all led me to living out of hotel rooms, coffee bars and diesel fumes. Every highway starts to look the same. San Fernando to Racine, every city in between. One last stop just outside Fort Wayne. And it's one night on the highway with one last pickup show, and I'll point this wagon home. I wouldn't trade my music, I wouldn't trade my life. One day I'll start a family, one day I'll be a wife. Looking back with no regrets, I know I'll get there someday, somehow. But for now, late night country radio, a couple 100 miles to go. A moment comes, stops me in my tracks. I can't believe I made it here. All the struggles, all the fears, they're all things that keep me coming back. And it's one night on the highway with one last pickup show, and I'll point this wagon home. Living out of hotel rooms, coffee bars and diesel fumes. Every highway starts to look the same. San Fernando to Racine, every city in between. One last stop just outside Fort Wayne. And it's one night on the highway with one last pickup show, and I'll point this wagon home. And it's one night on the highway, one last pickup show, and I'll point this wagon home. I'll point this wagon home.
Caroline Keller, you guys, are you married? Any of you?
They are.
Not to each other.
Well, okay, and you have wives that support what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Going on the road?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a very cool thing. That's hard to find sometimes.
Yeah.
So you're single, and you're going to stay that way for a while.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, again, it's better to meet somebody in church than it is in a club.
True.
That goes for music and relationships. Yeah.
Yep.
Music is an interesting thing. You can change people's lives with it in a church, or you can change it in a club too. Something I found out years ago, you can play music and then all of a sudden it touches somebody, especially if it's original stuff that you've written, and they'll walk up in tears and say something, and that's a great thing, even if it's one person.
It's sad, but that's, you've done your job.
Yes, positively.
Someone's crying.
Yeah,
Super
absolutely.
sad. I hate when people cry, but
So how much?
I also like it. So.
How far are you guys booked ahead?
4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're playing how many gigs a week approximately when you're on the road?
Pretty much every night when we're out.
Seven nights a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You,
try.
you watch your health?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That many nights on the road, especially driving. And how far are your gigs apart?
Well, we've gone as far as Florida, back up through Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't bother you to drive and then play at the same time, same night?
no.
Typically, no, because especially when you come off stage, you're wired. You get done with a
That's
set.
a very true statement.
You're wired, so I know I've got 3 hours I can drive, and I'm good to drive, so I can get us further down the to the next stop, and then I get some sleep.
There is the occasional truck stop because
As a person who spent a lot of time on the road, I'll tell you a quick story. We did this many years ago, and we were coming back from a place called Coos Bay, Oregon. And the guy was driving. We'd been 30 hours. 2 ladies in the car, went over a cliff. I was in the back seat, and I was sleeping, and I had my arms around this lady, and all of a sudden I woke up, and I looked over the seat, and we were in midair.
oh my gosh.
So don't drive tired. We went end over end 13 times and went down 225 feet.
Wow.
And I was flabbergasted that we all got out of the car. They pried us out basically, but we all got out of the car and walked back up the hill. So I saw this little angel sitting on the hood, literally.
Yep.
And there's so much for the life of a musician. Go ahead and do us another song.
Sure.
All right.
Where do you get into? Out of curiosity, where do you guys get your inspiration to write? I mean, do you sit down and write together? So where do you get your inspiration from? Something you've seen?
No, I just think we all have a story to tell, and we all have something to say, and some people get that out in their own way, and ours is through songwriting. So I listen to a lot of like modern country, but then also old country. He listens to a lot of old country, and then we've got a rocker over here. So that isn't that interesting? That puts a spin on things, but it's cool because we have different outlooks on things, and so when we all come together, we create our own sound.
So you're a rocker. You played rock and roll.
I come from a rock background.
Well, that's a very cool thing. How did you get into this?
Church. Well, what had happened was we started playing together at church, and they had just finished up the EP, and my day job is design, so I was helping them with the labeling and the branding for the EP, and I was like, who's playing? I was like, are you guys going to do CD release party? And they're like, well, we haven't really thought about it. I was like, well, if you do, I'd like to play bass.
And we said we'd really like for you to play bass all the time because we obviously knew him in church. So,
did you play Christian rock in church?
Yeah, I mean that's as a sub or a fill-in. So they were bringing me in, and it's been almost 3 years now. It's 2.5, 3 years that I've been doing that.
But I heard him playing. I told Caroline, I said, hey, this guy's
lays down meter.
This guy's good. He knows what he's
doing.
You do.
You lay down meter. And that's a great thing, especially if you're not using a drummer. If you got a drummer that's got a great foot and you lock together, and then everybody else can let go. Yeah. That's a huge thing, especially if you're a front person like you, standing up there. You can just fly to the moon when everybody else is doing their job. Go ahead and do us another song.
Thank you.
This is the Caroline Keller Band. This is Nashville Side Streets.
That I can't see. You think I'm still on your side. Well, I've got a secret too. I know you've been untrue. I'm not gonna let this one slide. Everybody's telling me we're perfect for each other. Truth has got a funny way of blowing someone's cover. Everybody here should hear that you told me. Someone should know that you've been putting on. Before I go, just know, because I once trusted, won't change my mind to tell the truth this time. Baby, you're busted. Baby, you're busted. Well, you hide behind that smile, those pretty lying eyes, and all those cheating heart kisses. Well, I finally see so clear, the truth is running wild, leaving your world in pieces. You probably think your secret's safe, I'd never find you out. Your game is done now, everyone can know your pal. Everybody here should hear Just know, because I once trusted, won't change my mind to tell the truth this time. Everybody here should hear the lies that you told me. Someone should know that you've been putting on. Before I go, just know, because I once trusted, won't change my mind to tell the truth this time. Won't change my mind to tell the truth this time. Baby, you're busted. Baby, you're busted.
Well, tonight, this is pre-recorded live, and in the other room in there is Nancy, my wife, who's running the show. Say hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Anyway, she wants to talk to you about something we just...
That was funny. All I said was hello.
Well, you never... When you can't see the person talking, it's funny.
Okay.
You want to talk about that button?
Okay, well, on our website now, on every page, we have a new button. It's the donate button. And just like public radio and public TV, it costs money to bring a free show to the public. So we're asking for y'all's help. Any amount you want to send, just hit that donate button. It all goes through PayPal, and it costs us money, so we would love to keep going and have all these incredible, extraordinary artists like the Caroline Keller Band keep coming back, and we need some help. So we'd like that. I'm done.
Short and sweet. Long story short, we're in full HD, 1920 by 1080 worldwide. We are on a fiber optic line, so whatever you see, whenever you see this show, it is, like I was telling these guys when we started tonight, it's as clear as a bell in every direction. On your iPhone as well as a 40-inch screen. It's better than watching TV, honestly. I made sure
we have awesome sound.
Yeah, we have everything. These guys will tell you it took me about an hour and a half to get them set up tonight. The longer the short of it is, I don't really care. When the people come in here, I tell them all that up front because I'm a nut about making everybody sound good. We're going to do a little advertising, too. There's a place right down the street from us called Authentic Coffee Company. These guys passed it on the way up tonight. It's a 100-year-old house that's been turned into a /unslashed Starbucks type thing. Equipped with, on Friday nights, with all kinds of bluegrass music from the surrounding area as well as here. If you're into music on a Friday night and you want to come someplace and watch a whole bunch of different guys play together, and ladies, come up there. It's on Highway 31W headed into White House on the right-hand side. We've got about enough time for one more tune.
Cool.
I'd like to thank you guys for coming out tonight. You're really talented, all of you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I would love to see your other two guys play with you. Are you got anything up on video with all five of you?
Not yet.
Soon.
No, soon.
Yes, soon.
Very, very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give you an email address before you go and send us something when you get it up.
Yeah,
Positively.
Perfect.
If you're back this way again and you want to do a show, let us know a couple 3 weeks in advance, and we'd be glad to do a pre-record for you as well.
That'd be
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Caroline Keller Band. He's tuning. The average thing that every guitar player that does all the time.
It's actually my favorite song is the tuning song.
It's the most played, yet most underrated song.
See, that's interesting. You capoed that, and you're in tune. That's because you tuned.
It's amazing what a $30 tuner can do for your tone.
A lot of guys capo and they think it's going to stay in tune, and it doesn't. I got a band. I play banjo as well, and it doesn't stay in tune either.
Yeah.
Caroline Keller Band.
I wanna hear my song on the radio before the radio goes away. That's enough to keep me hanging on, the reason I can't stay. I put my broken heart on an empty page and pour it out on an open stage. Gotta take a chance with the chance I've made until it fades away. Down this road, here we go. Where it's leading, I don't know. Anything worth having takes a little sacrifice. And if it's real, it never happens twice. till it starts to feel like home. Take a leap of faith just to take a chance and bet on the unknown. Will it sound the same as it does to me? The words trapped in my guitar strings, the reckless sounds that are haunting me, the reason I'm alive. Down this road, here we go. Where it's leading, I don't know. Anything worth having takes a little sacrifice. And if it's real, it never happens twice. Oh, 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 oh. There's so much that we need to say. Down this road, here we go. Where it's leading, I don't know. Anything worth having takes a little sacrifice. And if it's real, it never happens twice. Oh, 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 oh,
Guys, you got a great sound. Seriously.
Thank you so much.
This is Nashville Side Streets. If you'd like to contact us for the show, you can contact us at Ronnie, R-O-N-N-I-E, Dean, D-E-A-N, 61 at Comcast.net. You can punch up NashvilleSideStreets.com, go up to the contact info, and it'll be up there as well. Y'all like to take a look at who has been on this show over the last 3 years. We have a YouTube channel that you can plug into off of that page, the homepage.
And you can subscribe to it and be the first to find out about a new video we put up.
Right. That's right. There's all kinds of new videos that we put up. We're going to be cutting this video up as well. We're going to be playing this. This is pre-recorded live. We're going to be playing it out for a show, the whole thing. And then we'll cut it up and we'll probably put some in the archives as well. You guys are really good. So the archives
Thank you so much.
well-deserved a spot.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for coming out.
Thanks for having
Thanks.
us.
Good night,
Thank
you all.
you.
Nashville Side Streets.
Had to find a